What's up, y'all? Respect the Chat Podcast, RDC crew here, and we wanted to let y'all into what we think the big moves of free agency are going to be. Free agency is just around the corner, and who's going to sign with what teams, who's going to make a big impact. We're each going to take a guy or a couple, and we're going to chime in possibly on each other, but we're going to give one another a spotlight on who we think is going to be the biggest move. I'll go first. I think Kemba Walker is going to be ridiculous. All signs are pointing to him going to the Boston Celtics, which hurts my heart as a Knicks fan, but I got to take it. It is what it is. I think he's actually going to do great there. Him, Jason Tatum's going to be in his third year about there. They got Brown. They got Gordon Hayward. Maybe they add a center in there or a big man somewhere, but I think Kemba Walker's skill set is going to be ridiculous. I think he's about 29 years old, Kemba Walker. I think him, Kyrie leaving and him stepping in is going to be huge. They're about the same age. I think Kemba Walker averaged about 25 points per game, shot 43% from the field, and my favorite new stat, player efficiency rating. My man is at 21.7. So I'm all in on Kemba Walker. I may have to root a little bit for the Celtics next year, so let's go Kemba Walker. Let's go Boston, possibly.
I agree, Mike. I said it last week on our episode that if Kyrie left the Celtics, I thought the Celtics were going to jump on Kemba as soon as they could, and that's exactly what they're doing. And everything's pointing to Kemba going there. And like you mentioned, I mean that's huge for the Celtics to get another point guard just like that. And then if they lose Al Horford, maybe Clint Capella or one of these other guys might go over to Boston.
Yeah,
another big guy.
Yeah, Kemba Walker also only missed 6 games his whole career. Missed none last year, but he played all 82 games, but all over his whole career, 6 games. Who do y'all think is going to be the big move?
I like the Clay move.
Okay.
I think he always wanted to be a Warrior. He was part of what they built there, throughout not being that good and then becoming the dynasty. All he wanted was his money, and they're going to give it to him. So I think it's a no-brainer for him to just take his bag and be happy.
And stay in the same state, playing with the same teammates, fitting back in after the injury is going to be pretty effortless. What do you think, Rich? What's your move? I'm
going to go with Kawhi Leonard. And mine's a little different angle than where you guys went. But there's been a lot of hype saying that he's talking to a lot of these other big-time players like KD and Kyrie, like linking up, maybe even going to the Lakers and link up with LeBron and AD. And I just don't see him as a player like that. I think he's going to go somewhere. He's either going to stay with the Raptors or he's going to go to the Clippers.
Okay.
He's going to be a player that just goes and he doesn't want another player. When he left the Spurs, he made it clear that he doesn't want to go and play on another team with these big stars. He wants to do it himself, and he proved it with Toronto by bringing them with the the NBA Finals championship this year.
Yeah.
So I think he's either going to go stay with the Raptors or go to the Clippers.
Yeah, and I think, though, with now this new talk of Kawhi and Durant talking to each other to try to team up, that makes me a little happy as a Knicks fan because the only 2 teams that could do that are either the Clippers or the Knicks. So, which I don't think either one. I hope Durant is coming to the Knicks. I don't think there's any shot Kawhi does, but I do agree. That is a area or a player where you're not quite sure where he's going to go, but where he does go is going to be a big impact. I think he stays in Toronto. You think he stays in Toronto?
No, I think he's going to Clippers by himself.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's going somewhere with just role players. He doesn't need anyone else.
How about Kyrie Irving? Give me a quick way you think Kyrie Irving may end up.
Well, they're pretty much saying that's set in stone with him going to the Nets. So now that, with him going to the Nets, I mean, does KD go there now? Like, Kyrie made the first move.
Yeah.
So now does KD follow?
It could be, man. It's going to be interesting. I think Durant's going to take a little time to make his decision. I think other guys are going to make their decisions right away. I think they have a good idea of where they want to go. They're going to make that decision, and Durant is going to be holding back, like, where is this guy going to go? Where is he going to fit in? Who's he going to join to make another possible, super team or a duo that could really take over next year? Or the year after, because he's not going to play next year.
For him to leave that much money on the table by leaving the Warriors, it's got to be a good situation for him.
Right. I think they could offer him I think he'd probably leave about $60 million on the table. If he goes anywhere else, I'd love to see him in the 35 jersey. I've said it before.
Yeah, I think if Kawhi leaves the East, he might come to the East because he could do what Kawhi did in the East by himself. He could take a team in the East and win a championship by himself, like Kawhi did with the Raptors.
Right.
So if Kawhi leaves and goes to the West to another team like the Clippers or something,
and
it opens up the whole East to any team taking that division. I mean, he might come to the East. He might go to the Knicks by himself with R.J. Barrett. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I'd like to see something. I'd like to see the Knicks get something because more and more I feel as this thing goes, it looks like the Knicks may
Might
end
not
up
get
with no one. And that's what we've done the last couple of years. Put our eggs in like the basket of two guys, and if we can't get those two guys, I mean, maybe we get D'Angelo Russell. But we want y'all to tune into the podcast. Check us out. Episode 62 coming up. If you want us to do more things like this, give us a topic to talk about. We'll give you a quick riff. Let's go Knicks.